Hello, hello. We are back with another whiskey review, this time on a really interesting bottle, unallocated straight bourbon whiskey. So this is actually a blend put together by a group called Someone Say Whiskey. And this group came together to do a blend from some barrels out of Indiana. They worked with a mash of 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. On the barrel, we've got Independent Stave Company Char number 3, 53-gallon American oak. Okay. And this was barreled 1/6/2017, so looking at around, 5 years? I'm really into the label, but I try not to judge my whiskey off of its label, so let's get into it. On color, medium gold. Easy. Now, this one is 117.2 proof, so I definitely set this out. On the nose, there's a ton of leather. It's like bouncing back and forth between leather and cherries. I get some red apple skin. Definitely get like cedar dust, like someone just got done sawing and like it's still up in the air. It's kind of like that. There's some like baked sugar cookie here too. I wanted to say chocolate, but it's not quite giving that, but it's giving baked goods, and it's leaning more towards like a baked cookie. There's some wafts of like dried hay, a little bit of pepper, definitely an assortment of peppercorn though, and ground nutmeg. Ooh, it's hot. She's a hot one. As I recover my chest. Ooh, wow. Water brought out s'mores, graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow all together. Except that s'mores is with dark chocolate. On the nose, definitely tobacco, absolutely pepper. That heat is like carrying all the way through. From my mid palate all the way down to my chest. Granted, I'm used to that because I drink still strength alcohol, but there's some tart cherry here. That pepper is right in the front. Some hint of cinnamon, not too much. There's almost some breadiness here, like baked bread. There's no wheat content in here, but the kind of bread that it's giving me on the palate is actually wheat bread. Toasted wheat bread, because the toast, the roast, the smoke, the heat, it's giving all of that. It's not getting past that pepper though. Wow. Okay. Primary notes, pepper, heat sits all the way through the finish. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of dark chocolate, some tart cherry. Caramel's creeping too. Caramel's creeping, but it's a creep. That nutmeg carries over to the palate. Long hot finish, long peppery finish, long spicy finish. And I don't emphasize the spice to deter you. If you're into that, you're into that. There's a time and place for it. I added a total of 11 drops for anyone who cares to count their drops. It brought out more fruit on the nose, way more pepper on the palate. It's interesting for sure. It's good. Everyone's flavor profile and what they're drawn to is different. If you're into spicier, if you're into pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg, cherry, a little tobacco, caramel, then it's definitely worth a shot. I'm actually gonna let this sit for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna come back to her. Okay, Someone Say Whiskey. Well, we said it. Cheers.